Hi, Happy New Year, all. This is Mina coming live from the Enclave in Las Vegas. And I am sorry if I missed you guys about 2 weeks, but I have been sick. As you can tell, I'm still feeling a little congested here. So we're going to go ahead and kick off the new year with a few things. We're going to talk about safety shopping, and even though it's no longer the holidays, you have to remember that we have to think about this even throughout the year about how we need to be conscious about how we're shopping and how to keep ourselves safe and keep ourselves from being robbed or burglarized or even online shopping. We need to be careful about how we're keeping ourselves safe. And also, I'm going to end the segment with a little story that a story time with Miss Mina, so the kids actually have something to enjoy as well. So let's go ahead and start talking a little bit about safety shopping. I am looking on a police department's website, and it just tells me about safety in the parking lots. It talks about make sure that you're parked and in your well-lit areas. Hi, Jose. Make sure that you walk with confidence and be aware of people around you and know where you're parked. I myself, whenever I am parked somewhere, I always make sure that when I park somewhere that I'm parked somewhere where that's lit, and I always take a picture of where I'm at, because sometimes, in the hustle and bustle of shopping, sometimes we forget like exactly where we're parked. So I, for myself, like if there's a letter or something on the wall that tells me where I'm parked, I definitely take a picture of that. And I always make sure that I park where other people are parked so that I'm not in an abandoned area where other people can't see me. Always lock your doors after leaving or entering your car. So I'm a prime example of this. Sometimes what I'll end up doing is I'll end up sitting in my car, and I'll start being on my phone or turning on turning on the radio or changing the station, and I forget to turn and I forget to lock my car. So always make sure that you're very careful about your surroundings and everything around you. Have your keys in your hand so that you do not have to linger before entering your car. So that's another thing that I'm a big culprit about, is make sure that you have your keys with you, whether they're in your pocket or in your hand. Always make sure that you're not at your door looking for for your keys, because that's just the perfect way for yourself to be victimized, because you're focused on trying to find your keys and you're not focused on your surroundings. Don't leave packages on your car seats. Keep packages out of sight. Make sure that they're in the trunk or under a covered rear cargo area. Also, safety while you're shopping. Pay with checks or credit cards when possible. Do not flash large amounts of cash. Unfortunately, people who are trying to victimize you, they're looking for people like that to see if they can, they see, who to follow outside into the parking lot. Don't leave any purchases or your purse unattended while shopping or in a dressing room. Try to carry as little as possible. Make multiple trips to your vehicle to store your purchases. Never leave your children alone, even for a minute. Just that little second where you're grabbing something on the counter or in an aisle, that could be the quick second where they could come and kidnap your child. If your children get separated from you, teach them to find a cashier or security officer and ask for help. And report all suspicious activity. Call 911 with a description. So those are the ways as far as like shopping safely when you're actually at a store. But I also wanted to do a quick mention about shopping shopping online. Make sure that you are careful about what websites you're using. Make sure that they're actual websites that are safe, that they're not like spy. Hi, Michelle. Make sure that they're not just sites that are like spam websites or spam sites where they're just coming to victimize you or is not a predator. Make sure that you're not leaving your credit cards or any of that information saved on your laptop or your computer, because that also can affect your It can also affect your credit, or it also can affect your budget or your money. One day, you could think you have all this money in your actual bank account, and the next thing you know, you get an account information or something alarming you, letting you know that someone has used your card. So always make sure that, number one, when you are shopping online, make sure that you don't save any information like your credit cards or anything. Don't save any of that information online. Make sure that you are careful about who it is that has your information, and just be careful. 2022, is a new year. It's a new slate. Make sure that you're keeping yourself safe, and you are keeping yourself in a position where you are not allowing yourself to get victimized in any way. So we're going to go ahead and end it. I hope that information helped. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this segment with a little storybook time with Miss Mina. I hope that you kids enjoy it. I really actually like this book. It says, How Do Lions Say I Love You? Basically, this book isn't just about how lions say I love you. I like this book because it talks about how do animals say I love you to their children. So just the way our parents tell us I love you, or those that love us tell us I love you, or they hug you, this is a perfect way for animals to show how they show love to their children. So how do lions say I love you? Ooh. A hen says I love you to her chucks with a cluck. Swans mate for life because they're truly love struck. Do you see that? Giraffes say I love you with their necks so long. Do you see how they're embracing each other with their necks? The nightingale songs in a beautiful song. The peacock says I love you with his feathers and flare. Horses say I love you by sharing their air. Elephants hug in their own special way. I'm here, my dear, is what they seem to say. Do you see their trunks? They're embracing their trunks together. Lions say I love you with the purr and a cuddle. Wolves say I love you with the howl and a huddle. Bears like to say it with the kiss on the muzzle. You see how the bears kiss on the muzzle? That's so cute. A mama cow says it with the lick and a nuzzle. You see how she's nuzzling her babies? Oh, we're almost done. Mourning doves like to bill and coot, and that's how they say I love you. I hope that you enjoyed this segment today. It was quick. It was easy. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit stuffy again. I am just recovering from the flu. I hope that you guys have an amazing 2022. I will see you next time. My next segment, I will teach you guys how to plant an aloe vera plant to keep in your home, so that in the event of any burns or rashes, you guys will be ready. I hope that you have a wonderful 2022, and I will see you next time. Take care.